Hello everybody, my name is Luker LTD Productions, and today I'm going to be showing you my mock for the Burrow. I'm currently on vacation, so I only have a few photos for my digital model, but it did tell me that there's 2,132 pieces. I haven't decided the minifigures yet, and it's obviously custom, not official. So right now you're about to see a 360-degree view of the Burrow, and you can see the outside. So, yeah. The first thing I'm going to show you guys is the exterior. I tried to put in as many details as I could, and I packed in different types of windows, which are 3D, and the door. I also tried to add the flue powder pit so it shows on the outside, and I also did add the chimney on the top, so it's pretty accurate to the actual thing. I am aware that the stilts that lead up to the next few floors, right above the rooftop, are a little out of place, but I still think it looks fine. Now we're gonna go take a look at the interior. The first thing you're gonna notice is how is the front door, and that is right in front of the staircase, like the actual thing that we saw. So yes, I try to make it as realistic as possible. And the next thing you'll see is you'll enter their kitchen, which has the magic plates and dishwasher. Well, I didn't know how to add that, but I added the dishwasher. I also tried to add many kitchen utensils, drawers, and cabinets, and I did make an opening and closing refrigerator with food inside of it. You'll also find some other details around there, including a table that can fit quite a few people, as the actual Weasley's table can, and it also has a bunch of food. Moving over, you'll find the flue powder pit I told you guys about earlier, which has some nice green flames in it. And if this was actually set, there would be an action feature to make the flue powder actually work, but I didn't really know how to do that on a digital designer. And also, you'll notice a couple of miscellaneous items lying around because the Weasley's house isn't exactly the most organized house. Moving up to the next floor, I didn't really make it that easy to find out, but you can see a tiny hole on the wall on the right. That is actually connected to the staircase, so you can get in, and all these areas, every single room can be disconnected from the Burrow, except for the bottom. So you can pull this off if you'd like to, along with the roof. But it has some of the, if this was an actual thing, it would have printed Hogwarts robes, a wand, and then I just set Crookshanks there just for the heck of it. I also forgot to mention I did set Hedwig on the staircase, and Scabbers is downstairs. Moving up to the next floor, I decided to make Percy's office, since it was kind of something funny from the fourth book, if you read that, where Percy kept getting mad at them for making a lot of noise. So we never really got to see it in the movies, so I just had to make up some of my own designs for it. So I added some microfigures around the top, just as some collection or some sort of ministers, since Percy idolizes them. And I just decided to put a computer there, even though he probably doesn't use a computer, but you can just assume it was a typewriter, because computers weren't really that big in the 90s. In the 90s. Moving up a floor, I believe this will be just a random room with hardly anything in it, and I just decided to have that as space for minifigures. And there's not really a ton of details on there. You can just see the exterior. But behind there, there's an opening door there that you can get into the next room with, which is Ron and Harry's bedroom. And you can actually put both of them in there at once, and I also added in a little nightlight. Moving up, I believe this is the last floor, but it's not really intended for minifigures, so that's really kind of an issue. But still, I just decided to put it there because there's not really anything you could do there. But if you can notice, I'm going back to the exterior now. All around the Burrow, there's white and red and orange. I know the Lego copy from 2011 had tan, but I thought it looked more accurate to the photo. I'll show you the photo that I used. I don't know if I'll find it, but I'll show you a couple of photos of the Burrow. I try to make it as accurate as possible. So I'll just let you guys see another 360 around, and that'll be it for that. But if I was going to include minifigures, it would probably be sort of similar to the 2011 minifigure selection with Harry, Ginny, Mr. Weasley, Mrs. Weasley, Bellatrix, and Fenwick the Greyback, but I probably also had a lot more considering we don't really get the Weasleys a lot in the new wave, so I'd probably add Percy and the twins, and probably all the Weasley family, like Charlie, even though we don't really see him until the 4th book, but Charlie and Will and all of the Weasleys would be able to come in this, and maybe you could add a couple of Death Eaters too, just so you could have different scenes. It would also have to come with Hermione, obviously, but yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching my review on the custom Lego Burrow that I created. I hope you guys will tune into another video I make soon, because I'm planning on a lot of things. I'm doing a lot of things. I'll show you a small little sneak peek of us soon to be Project Next. Anyways, bye!